Hi, I'm Brittany Wolfe, and my TED Talk is called The Thinkers and Dreamers of Tomorrow. Our greatest natural resource is in the minds of our children. These are some of the famous words from the infamous Walt Disney, a man who has inspired me ever since I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of being a Disney princess. So, like Snow White, I made a wish that I would work for Disney one day. And I knew there would be challenges along the way because I was timid and shy, just as Rapunzel was in her tower. And so until I became a part of theater and became a part of this world like Ariel, I didn't realize that the world isn't as scary as it seems. And I think that Disney did a really good job of showing me that as a child, that there is good in the world and that you can chase your dreams as long as you have the courage to pursue them. I think that in today's society, people really underestimate the capabilities and power of children. Kids come up with ideas that no grown-up could ever conceive, and I think it's really important that we help nourish their ideas by giving them something to chase after. To relate to one of our books that we studied, I want to be like Holden from Catcher in the Rye. I want to be able to be there to catch these children before they fall. I want to leave a slipper for them to chase after like Cinderella did for Prince Charming. I want them to be inspired to chase their dreams. I think that people look at having a childlike spirit as immaturity when it really doesn't need to be looked at that way. I know plenty of people personally who underestimate me and think of me as just, a kid who needs to grow up, and I think that's the wrong way that we should be looking at everyone in life. I feel like having that childlike spirit is something that's necessary in order to live a life that's full. I think that you can still have a certain level of maturity in society, but still have that childlike spirit that'll lead you places that people who don't have a childlike spirit would go. And I think that Disney films are a way to connect the whole family together because there's everything relatable in them, and people just really resonate with the storylines and the plot, and that's why, aside from my passion for art, I want to work for Disney because I really want to help them. I really want to help spread the messages of inspiration that Disney did for me. And I think that even though their artwork is beautiful, and I love art, even though I wasn't always good at art, just the way everything is represented in Disney films is such a good example for the kids. And our kids, they're the ones who are going to hold the future of tomorrow. They are the thinkers and dreamers of tomorrow. So I think it's really important that we make sure that they know that they're cared about. I personally, aside from myself, know plenty of people who are just looked down upon because people think that they're not capable of doing great things because they're young or inexperienced. But I think it's the inexperience that people have that is what makes us so able to go out and dream and chase things, because there's this burning hope inside of you that makes you think that you can chase whatever you want to chase and that nothing bad can happen, because their inexperience allows them to know that they won't necessarily get hurt. And so I think that I want to target my message to the freshmen and sophomores coming in to high school, because when you come into high school, you just feel like you have to fit in with everybody else. You feel like you have to act older. You feel like, especially in relationships, people assume they have to date. People just try to grow up too fast. And I think it's really important that people just enjoy the life that they're currently living and realize that being a kid is the best thing you can be. All throughout my early years of high school, I would get teased or bullied because people would just think I was such a kid wearing Disney shirts all the time. But now I'm a senior and I still carry around a Rapunzel Disney Princess backpack, and I couldn't be happier with the person I am. I think that people just need to hold on to that childlike spirit inside of them and don't let anyone be condescending towards them or tear them down, because it's that childlike spirit that will motivate you through life. It'll motivate you through life to do the things you want to do. And if you don't have that, you won't be able to move forward in the future. So The kids are the thinkers and dreamers of tomorrow, so we really need to support them and not condescend them.